Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to set up your brand new skateboard. Here's mine. It's a Cater Baker deck. I think it's size 8.38. First thing you're going to want to do is rip off that warning sticker, guys. That is an old skateboarding myth. You got to take that off or bad stuff's going to happen. So definitely rip that off. Second thing you're going to want to do is apply your grip tape. Now here you can see I'm cutting into it. I'm going to do like a little design on the bottom, but no matter if you want to do design or just put it on regularly. What you're going to do is peel it off like I am here and really place it and make sure you go down hard so you get all those air bubbles out. Place it evenly on the deck, and the grip tape is going to be big enough where there's going to be stuff hanging off this, like more grip hanging off the sides, but that's fine. It's supposed to do that because we're going to cut that off later. So as you can see, I'm just putting separating my grip, so there's going to be like a little design on the bottom. I always try to do something like that for my board. You can do that, you don't have to, but just remember, peel off the grip and place it firmly on the deck, and then as you'll see here in a second, I'm going to pat it down evenly going up towards the nose. That way you prevent any sort of air bubbles or the grip tape not being on all the way. So just make sure you press down a lot and smooth out the board. Now here I'm taking my tool and I'm scratching the edges of it to kind of form that edge of the board. Now you're going to want to do this because it'll be much easier to cut afterwards. As you see, I have my knife. You can use a razor blade or a knife. Just make sure you're very careful. Be very careful in cutting the rest of the grip off. And once you cut it off, you're going to want to keep that excess grip just for the one last step, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, remember guys, be careful cutting that grip off. The way you sand it off the edge is going to make it much easier, but still you never want to be too careful. Okay, so here we're going to see that I take the extra grip, fold it onto each other so that the hard part is, on the outside, and then you're going to want to sand down the edge of your board. Now, what this is going to do is like clean up kind of the sides. You're not going to have any grip tape on the side of the board, so just going to make your deck look extra crispy and clean. Trust me on that. So now you have your grip. You're going to have your old board, and you're going to want to start taking off the trucks. This is a very common and very basic skate tool, guys. You're gonna find your nut and either side of the wrench for whichever type of nut you have. You're gonna put in there, lock it in, and then you're gonna take your skate tool to the truck, and you're gonna use the thin part of it, the thinnest circle, if you will, and put that onto the nut like I'm doing here. And just like any other drill or screw, it's righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you're gonna loosen up the nut, grab it off with your finger, and then it comes off. And then you can kind of push that other piece, that other bolt. You can push that through the board and it comes right out. And you're just going to want to repeat that till you got all those out. And then your truck will come off nice and smooth. Okay, now I didn't know if a lot of people will be setting up wheels or not. So I decided, let me just show how you do this anyway. To take off your wheel, you use the larger part of the skate tool and unscrew it again, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Same way you do everything. Take it off, boom, you have your wheel. Inside the wheel are going to be two bearings. This is how you take it off. You put it on your truck and you just kind of lift it towards the edge. You do that for both sides and it comes out really easily. And to put it back on, you just push down really hard with the bearing placed on the truck and it'll fit right into the wheel, and it's really, really easy. And then you just put the nut back on the wheel and make sure that it's not, on there too tight or else it won't spin. So you're always going to want to check that. But yeah, just want to throw that in. Back to the truck part. As you can see here, I'm just taking off my old trucks, screwing off the nuts and bolts so that the trucks come off. So now that your trucks are off the board, you're gonna have your deck, plain Jane, just the deck, and you're gonna move that to the side. You're gonna make sure you have all your, peanuts in a basket, or whatever term that is, all your nuts and bolts together, because now we're going to move it onto the new board. First step is after you grip it, take your bolts and push it through the bottom of the board so that it makes a hole in the grip so that you can see where the holes are on the other side. You don't want to just be guessing. You want to put those holes in there so that you could put it through like this, and then it'll be sticking out the other side. So once you've put all four bolts in, you're going to grab your truck and you're going to match it up with the holes and put it on. But you got to make sure that your trucks look like mine. make sure they're facing the way mine are facing. That's very, 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 very important. Okay, make sure the truck looks like mine. That little bolt part with the screw, that's facing like the inside of the board. So just copy what I do. And now what I like to do when I'm setting up my board is kind of screw on the nuts to the bolts just a little bit so that it keeps the truck in place. And then as you see now, again guys, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Twist it, tighten them on so that the truck is on there real nice and snug. And now we're going to do the same thing for the other side. And unlike the wheels where it has to be tight to a certain level, the trucks are just going to want to be as tight as you can without stripping the top of the bolt, because obviously if you strip that, then you won't be able to loosen it or tighten it anymore. So, but yeah, you'll know when it's done because it won't twist anymore and your truck will be on there nice and secure. And just like that, we got our new trucks. Oh, they're not new. We got our old trucks from our old board onto our new deck, and our wheels are spinning. The board looks nice, and boom, your skateboard is set up. Now, thank you guys for watching. I want you to go take your new boards and go skate. Go enjoy the weather. Go have a nice sesh. Let me know if this helped you guys, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.